what's going on, y'all, and ting, you know what I mean? And I saw this and I thought this would be quite interesting to watch. You know, it's more of a cultural thing than it is a historical thing, but then, you know, culture plays a part, you know, in history itself. And so we're going to watch what do Canadians really think of each other's provinces. So we're going to take a look at that, and this may just be quite funny and hopefully a little bit informative. Let's YouTube and simmer.
For how come they don't care? We eat the most, we drink the most, we're the most overweight, and we also have the most sex. We don't give them. French mostly. French.
Really?
You will go to Quebec and they will let you know that you are not from Quebec.
Yeah.
Like, they'll be like, hello, and they'll be like, oh, no.
I'm in Quebec. I'm going to try a couple sentences. The face they make.
You'll be like, bonjour, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
the Montreal bagels. Montreal bagels are some of the best I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, Quebec, I think of the scarves. They have a very, very stylish.
Newfoundland, all right.
Newfies.
No one knows anything about you.
No idea.
A drunk Irish accent.
All of our like traditions are based on alcohol too.
Yeah.
They were like, what do you do? Well, you know, on a Sunday night, we'll like to, you know, on a Saturday, we'll like take the kids to the park and we'll get drunk.
Fish.
Eyes to buy, can I say that?
It's a thing.
Eyes to buy that builds the boat, eyes to buy that sail. See?
They're really welcoming. Like they'll just like invite you in your home.
Always fucking with you. in a good way. Like just driving by in the street, like heckling you, and it'll be the most hilarious thing you've ever heard.
When you're like, 3 people walked into the bar, a so-and-so, a so-and-so, and a newfie. And it's always the newfie who's the butt of the joke.
Yeah, why is that? That happens when you're nice. You always end up being the butt of all jokes, or you always get tossed into the friend zone. Yeah, when you're friendly and you're welcoming and you're nice, people seem to think. I know I'm not speaking for like Canadians. I'm speaking for a fact. I know it here. If you're a nice person, they think you're weak. They think they could tell you what they want. They think they could say what you want. You know, and okay, I have the label as a nice guy, and a lot of people think because I'm a nice guy, they could just say anything and do anything. What they fail to realize is I am not the type of nice guy to their understanding of what a nice guy is. I just choose to pick my battles. Like for instance, if somebody is let's say a stranger comes up to me and they do something disrespectful, I tend to walk away and ignore it. Whereas most people here are going, oh, what was that? You disrespect people. And I'm sitting there going, that's a stranger. They're going to walk away and you'll never see them again. What are you going to do? Get into a fight so that they could disrespect you for that moment and then they go away and you never see them again? And you never see them again. And if you get into a fight with them, you could end up dying, or they could end up dying, or one of y'all could end up going to jail. And who wins? And even if nobody gets died or anybody goes to jail, the fact that you waste your time getting into a fight with a freaking stranger, what's the point? You may never see that person again. Bye-bye, get out of my face, go away. I don't care what you say. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Because whatever you think is not going to impact me either way in my life and what direction I want to go. Now, the people that I'm around on a daily basis, yeah, I'll check them if they disrespect me. Now, I'm going all over the place with that, but the point is, when you're a nice person, and from all indications that I have, Newfoundlanders are pretty nice people. You end up being the butt of all jokes because people think it's okay to make fun about you. And you're not going to do anything because you're nice.
Oh, we got the coastal BC, very hippie, very stoner. I also didn't realize BC also had rednecks. Like there's the mountain folks as well that are different.
Oh, well, speaking of hot Canadians, Vancouver, whoo, all those hiking,
Wait a minute, did she say rednecks? There's rednecks in Canada? Comment down below. And if there's rednecks in Canada, how did the term come to describe them? Yeah, that's interesting.
People do.
BC people are really nice and easygoing. Vancouver people are not. Vancouver people scare me.
Mountains, sushi.
Vancouver. I love Vancouver. Sushi.
Yeah, you get good sushi in Vancouver.
A lot of
Okay.
good weed too. Like chatty.
Posh.
Yeah, like more like uppity.
Toronto people can be a little stuck up sometimes, I won't lie.
They kind of walk like they ignore everyone. You know, they walk and they're like.
I think people from Ontario do think they are the ones that count.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they think like they're the real Canada, I guess.
That's true. Once I moved to Toronto, I stopped hearing about other parts of Canada.
I think people would be like, oh yeah, if you need anything, I'll be here for you. But then if you need help, they're like, who are you?
People of Toronto, it is not like New York here. No matter how much you try, no matter how much you say it, you're not like New York and you'll never be like New York.
Here's how we know this, because every time we watch a TV show or movie that's filmed here, and they're like, it's New York. We're like, that's not New York. That's not New York. That's young and dumbass.
Some of the only badasses still around.
They haven't been tainted by the evil of the big city. Like, they're just like, oh, a bunch of people have a good time.
I just assume that they are cold, barren wastelands that are hard to get to. And so I assume the people from there must be hardy folk.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Expensive.
I can't really talk to say anything about the Ontario. They live there. Like, you guys are killing it, man. 6 months out of the year, it's night. 6 months out of the year, it's totally day. And Sunny Delight costs $18. You guys just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Alberta.
Oh, the best for last. Don't worry.
Oil. Pipelines. Texas of Canada. Rednecks.
Yeah, it is probably the
There's
most
that redneck thing
American-esque
again.
of our provinces. And
Oil. That's about it.
Yeah.
I just think beef and money.
Money in Alberta?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Alberta has some great stuff, all right? Let me break it down for you. We've got Edmonton Mall, okay? We've got some great parks. We've got that big blue ring. We've got a little,
I've
you
never
know,
heard a sentence
casino.
that should have had a period earlier. Earlier as it went.
I think it's Quebec.
Ontario.
none of it.
None of it. Hey!
Ah, okay.
Ontario.
Yeah.
Ontario.
Hell yeah.
Like us.
I mean, you didn't have to finish the
I
sentence.
know. That's Ontario. Right?
Sure.
Well, Ryan Gosling was from one of the towns I was in.
Everyone here thinks they're a celebrity.
Yeah.
Right? Like, literally.
Why did I think Drake was from Toronto? Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong here. They might be part of the same place. I don't know. Tell me down below.
Oh, right. Follow my Instagram.
I was thinking maybe Newfoundland.
Newfoundland?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Wow. I was like,
see
oh.
the Irish thing. Oh.
Newfoundland.
Don't you care? That's my people. I get that question. George Street, St. John's, Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Yes, I know because I was born on it.
Nova Scotia?
Oh.
Halifax has got a lot of pubs. I think I'm gonna actually go with Quebec on this
It is
one.
Quebec.
Yeah.
Quebec. Quebec.
You're like, oh,
Easy.
Quebec.
Right.
Famously, that's where everyone goes together.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, most those numbers are skewed by people on the bordering provinces going across when they're 18.
Mhm.
Is there an age limit to drink in Canada? When I was growing up on the island, there wasn't an age limit. The reason why I ask is because he says people would go over when they turn 18 to go buy alcohol. So, generally speaking, or do the provinces have their own laws regarding that? Because I had to learn the hard way when I came here. They said, well, I was of age to buy it, but I didn't know like people under 21 couldn't buy alcohol here.
This is gonna be Vancouver, BC.
Toronto.
Vancouver, man.
Oh, no. I thought I knew, but we already had this.
Icelandic community?
New Brunswick.
No.
Damn it! I was so confident.
Manitoba. I don't know. I just somehow knew that. I met like one Icelandic person from Manitoba.
This is Saskatchewan. This is Saskatchewan. Yes, I know that one.
That's Saskatchewan.
What's going on in Saskatchewan
I
skies?
don't know. I guess I've seen a few license plates.
Do the birds just not have anywhere to land? Is that why the skies are so living?
I don't know how little it has to be in a place for them to be like, the sky is
The sky?
Because it's so flat, like you literally can see the whole. Like the sky is
You
massive.
can almost see the curvature of the earth.
Yeah, the sky's massive in Saskatchewan.
Okay, I want to see that. I want to see that.
PEI.
See, there you go.
PEI. Potatoes, red sand,
Anna Green Gables.
nice people.
I went to PEI once for 40 minutes. That's how long it takes to get across.
It's literally the tiniest island ever. I've been there. There's nothing. They've got Anne of Green Gables and nothing else. That is it.
Are you done? Are they really yet?
Look at all the famous people who come from Ontario. Like, you think Drake's a hot, you think Sean's hot.
Probably Quebec.
Yes.
With the scarves.
You just really like stars.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Quebec.
I would say Quebec is Montreal people. The style, the vibe,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they cool. Like even if they're ugly, you still find them hot. Like it's like ooh.
Alberta. Oof. Hands down.
I think people from Nova Scotia are pretty hot.
I like New Brunswickers. I like to be confident in myself and believe in myself. But statistically, it's going to be Ontario because they've got more people.
Yeah, Newfoundland, we're hot, man.
Yeah.
We're hot because we don't care. We eat the most, we drink the most, we're the most overweight, and we also have the most sex. We don't give up. We are here for a good time, not a long
No,
time.
you do.
I feel like New Brunswick is super polite.
It's Newfoundland and Labrador. Here's why. I know one Canadian who literally was looking for groceries. He's like a punk rock looking dude, and this little old woman's in a car, and he goes, you know where I get groceries? She goes, oh yes, far down over there, this Sobeys, and he goes, oh, and she goes, oh yeah, get in. He's like, what? He's like, yes, I'll drive you. And then she drove him there, and then when he got in, she goes, oh yeah, I'll wait.
They might be Newfoundland, but they're mean polite.
Newfoundland. They're very friendly. Like unhealthily friendly. Like you wonder what they're hiding, but they're just.
You don't agree?
I don't know between Ontario and Alberta.
You have a thing on for Alberta.
Are we thinking the same one?
Definitely thinking the same one.
On three.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Quebec.
Quebec.
Quebec. You got your fun, you got good food, you got good culture, but man, you guys are kind of mean.
I mean, it's the disappointment, but it's Quebec. Like, it's rude to be that disappointed in me. I tried.
I think BC's meaner than Quebec.
Really?
Yeah, at least Quebec people will talk to you and be mean to your face. BC people just walk away from you.
Yeah, I'd like to afford to live in Toronto, where I currently live.
If I could live in Toronto as a rich person, that is a different scenario altogether.
Oh, hands down Montreal. Like, hands down Montreal.
For the vibe. and
Yeah,
everything.
the vibe, the people, the food, the sounds, like, the
No,
energy.
definitely.
Vancouver, British Columbia.
British Columbia.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Newfoundland Labrador. This is a song that really represents Ontario and like means a lot to us. As Ontarians. Ready? 3, 2. You used to call me on my cell phone.
And it's a heave ho, hi ho, coming down the plains, stealing wheat and barley and all the other grain.
Near, far,
Someone
wherever you are, I believe that the heart will.
Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a.
I enjoyed this video. All those places they talk about I would like to see. Especially in Newfoundland, because I like friendly people. And almost everything I've heard about Newfoundland, they're very friendly. Toronto, because I've got family or I used to have family that lived there. Quebec, because it's some sort of exotic. Montreal, because they said it's all the food and stuff like that. So yeah, those are places I would like to visit. Nova Scotia, because I've heard a lot about there. There was a bank on the island called the Nova Scotia Bank. I don't know if it was related, if it was a banking company from there, but that's where I used to bank when I was on the island. The Nova Scotia Bank. Anyway, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Maybe comment down below. I know I have some Canadian peoples on there. Comment down below. Tell me which one is your favorite. And without being biased about where you're from, where it would be nice to visit, where do you think is the friendliest people? Comment down below and let me know what the vibe is, all right? I'll also leave other videos on here, so you could go check out my reactions to other videos on Canada, like the history, all the cultural stuff and all kinds of things like that, okay? I hope you guys are doing okay. Remember, go out there and love a stranger, all right? Cool runnings.